rolling.
Get connected now. Alright. The YouTube stream has reconnected. I had to redo the key again. For those who didn't catch what I said before on the YouTube side of things, my cable modem was boiling hot. It's the
Going into
computer.
a
It's in the
trance
worst
is risky
terrible
for most
position.
people,
It should be
so
sitting
don't
somewhere
get any
in
ideas.
best, but with heat hitting it, I'm gonna have to think about relocating it. It's in a place where it's kind of like hard to move things around because there's so much of my parents' crap blocking it. Sitting right next to their Mac and One computer, that sucker is boiling. Same thing what killed my mom's Mac computer. It was always getting hot. You know, Macs are aluminum. They generate heat hitting it and fried it out. And I tried to repair it, but using like YouTube and everything to repair it, but oh boy, it was on terrible because of the heat damage to the motherboard because it was making it boiled. I'm gonna have to read the chat. That's fine. I'm not sure if you caught what I said, but yeah, it was mostly the cable modem. I thought I was thinking it was the router. It's the cable modem. It's boiling hot. Unplugged it, replugged it after a few minutes, let it cool off. Yeah, it was causing it to lag. I was thinking, oh my god, don't tell me it's my internet provider doing maintenance. Because normally I wouldn't be surprised if it was them, because they're mainly the culprit. I do need to move that modem to a different spot. The problem is, it's sitting right next to my mom's Mac computer that technically should have been tossed away a long time ago. That sucker is dead from the heat damage. And the modem's sitting in the worst possible spot underneath the vent. And to be honest, the vent never used to be there because we didn't have central heat. We had the floor heating, which that died out a long time ago. I think by law, they said they don't repair it. You have to have central heating now in your homes. I don't know about the whole law thing. The guy who came to do the central heating for us did it in the worst possible spot where her work desk was and cable modem. That sucker should not even be in that spot at all. Should have been relocated to a different spot. Like, for example, my room kind of sits like something like that. I probably can share it. Oh. Yeah. Hopefully I don't oof too hard here. I'm gonna switch to this. Grab. Just the actual. Okay, there we go. So, to kind of give an example of what I mean.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any
My
ideas.
system's right here. My tower's right there. If we go up a bit, way, didn't wear the heat vent, right? You had to get central air in every room. So, we'll pretend this is like the living room. That vent right there, cable modem right down there on this old Mac and Once, and right there, making it overheat, pretty much. And that's the main cause of it. So, unplugging it and replugging it was the same. Of course, the tower's sitting
Here's to
way
a
farther
life
away
where the
from
drinks keep
that
flowing and
since
the
most of
moral
the heat
keeps
exhausts through
rolling.
the top and the boiler from the front. Oh, Oh yeah, thank you. I do have videos on going overall. If you ever want to see it through the videos, skim around, you'll probably see a lot there. But yeah, I can tell that the vent from there over time does kind of affect the ancient monitor I have. It's a very old ancient monitor, and I'm still surprised that's stuff. So I did have to open it apart a couple of times to fix the part, but part got jammed in there really hard. Why people have to hit the button so hard. Of course, right next to the new monitor, but yeah. Back to mode. I don't think I'm lagging, but we'll know by the milliseconds in Genshin. I'm gonna go ahead and move the OBS to the other monitor. Okay. Back to the main monitor. Of course, you know, we timed out on Genshin, so we have to relog in. I'll go where I need it to go. Overall, it should be good. It shouldn't overheat. I love to get the cable modem and router moved to the middle of the house, and then I can place it on like a stand and keep a cooler near it. I do have a cooler from when I used to have a laptop before I sold it off. So maybe I should have kept that laptop now. Backup system, but I definitely need to get a backup system. If I could RMA this motherboard in, yeah, but I do have the cooler from it. That would be a good thing to put the cable modem and router on because it would help it get cool. Actually, I see most people have it in their walls, like built-in type of air conditioning to keep their cable modem and routers temperatures really low, so it can get the best optimal performance out of it. So yeah, you're getting about 40-50 milliseconds. That's a good clear sign the cable modem has cooled down. Now we can progress.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Because if not, I probably would have just delayed the stream and wait the next day. Because we've been cranking up the heater so high because it's so cold in our area. This is the first time it's ever been the coldest.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
I used to like the cold, but because especially when you become anemic, you lose a lot of iron in your body. Yeah, the cold really bothers you badly.
Don't worry, we should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
I don't also that I caught stomach bug twice. You know, back when I was in school, and then years later, the second time, but with different symptoms. Stomach bugs aren't that great.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
Fire Archon. So yeah, if you're wondering, yeah, the Fire Archon is the other character on the banner, and she's broken as hell. Her elemental burst doesn't rely on a lot of other mechanics, so it's a lot different. Relies on fighting spirit to charge it up.
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
If you're looking for an OP character, Eureka is one you want to roll for. But if you're looking for a really good sub DPS elemental reactions, then Lily is your call.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Perfect. Could I take a look?
Most of these characters are voiced. Just the older one.
Yep.
Or the one who showed up
Oh,
at
it
the beginning of
looks
Outland.
good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines.
Not sure.
But since the Lord of the Night gave
since
us
you
this
did
record, we
good
can
character.
skip that part.
Then you know, I typed it in search and I clicked the wrong button. um, oh, because of the hair. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. You know, Genshin is taking a lot of things from other game franchises, anime, kind of like memeing it into their own game. So the whole hair thing like that could be from there.
Still,
I would not be
I've never
surprised.
used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait, but,
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just... This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really? Okay, then please don't do anything reckless. That's what Paimon's trying to avoid. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan.
Baiba definitely will.
It's
I
less
can
about
definitely hear
volume
her.
and more about
And I
mental
could definitely be
focus,
hearing myself
but
taking an
I get it.
aspirin.
You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Damn,
Don't worry.
Marika
I
is
swear on
really
the
wanting
honor of
that
my tribe,
name.
I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Those two will definitely complete it for sure. No doubt they won't screw it up. That's Vasily on the case, because and we all know she's harboring feelings for the Traveler,
3 days,
regardless
huh?
of which Traveler you pick.
What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break! We're adventurers! We gotta live up to the name! We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go! The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure!
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best. This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be
For
anything,
Archon,
though.
who's human, who's
What I
lived for a
really
long time,
enjoy is the
be able to pull it
process
off.
of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
You know what's amazing with her is, yeah, we see a story where she's always fighting with the sword, great sword, right? But you get to the actual banner and you see her, how her playstyle is completely different from what you see in the cutscene. Way different.
All right, let's go our separate ways for now.
You know they gave the Fire Archon
So,
the
if
best
Mika
fighting
relaxes
style
by
out of
working
all the
really
other
hard at
previous
something,
Archons.
that
to make them
basically
stand
means
out.
she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Malika's not here right now.
Here comes our
you
characters.
are.
What? Holy crap, they actually are voiced now. These two weren't voiced previously in the last update. So I'm not sure if their voice actors came back or not. There's no news update relating to it.
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the Springs.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast, all you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Definitely up Paimon's alley.
All you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor! If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing!
Paimon's trying to get us to go.
Earlier, so it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends will be there. Yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Did huh? Isn't she painting?
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon after all. Maybe it's not our place. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
Alright, where are you going any further? Sometimes I hate when you try to pick the banner, right? Sometimes the remote tilts it over slightly. But yeah, her banner is up. Her weapon is available. If I had enough, I probably could pull her, but sadly I don't. Only had enough to pull one copy, and well, technically enough to get both weapons, fortunately. And the fate system is different. So even if you don't, so if you once you select your weapon and you get one fate point, pull one 5-star and it'll fill that point up. Then you keep rolling, and then lucky you get another 5-star weapon. It'll be a guarantee of that weapon that fate point selection. Normally it used to be 2 fate points. You have to pull like a few 5-stars, and then you will get that guarantee weapon. But now they have changed it, making it slightly harder, even though they said it would be easy. It's easier if you got the money to spend, but the other way was way easier. Yeah. Right over. Yeah, just to confirm it, I actually do have a weapon. I'll probably level it up slowly as I get more Mara and stuff, because I want to make sure Sully's off this match first. I probably can make good use of this sword with another character who uses great swords. Maybe probably another character. Any character, maybe like Ula, can make good use of it. Or actually, probably have another character. I know it'd be good with any great sword user, but I don't think I have a character that's out besides Kachina, Lily. Those are the only 2 people who can outline it. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure one of my other great sword users can make good use of that blade.
Come in. Oh, it's you 4. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for a feast.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her.
Oh.
You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that
Personality
happens.
here.
I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
Yeah, to be honest, Marika has been
No
getting a
need.
lot of
I can take care
criticism
of
because
it.
of her outfit, because of the whole
Anyway,
zipper thing.
thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
I had no response. I just, come on. It's a badass outfit design. Whoever designed it deserves a lot of credit for it. Because most of the other Archon's outfits are really nice. But Marika's one stands out as probably the top outfit out of all the Archons. It's probably the number 1 best outfit. For sure.
I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
Actually, from far away, it kind of reminds me of Ada something, a vampire lady's outfit, like towards the bottom. Just her heels are kind of like that, and have like a black to it. It kind of has that same feeling. Actually, close to it. Oh, while we're at it. Yeah, every character has really nice outfits, but for Archon-related outfits, our other Archon would be Farina. Even though it's a name and her divine half is gone, there's no way we can get her outfit. I kind of hope they do add Farina's Archon half outfit to her, be like in-game equipable thing for her. That way, you know, it changes her hairstyle and appearance a little bit. But though, even though she's like partial, her outfit's still adorable. Plus, it does change colors when you hold the button down. Because by default, when you see Farina the first time, it is like white shorts, white theme, blue. I don't think we can. Yeah, there's no way to change it here, but I'll definitely show it towards the end when where's her next? Then you have Nahida. Very simple, nice design. Not too bad. Her next star. Pretty much riding our outfit. And our next star. Definitely very professional outfit. Until he's holding a lot of that he hasn't shared. Because you know we know John Lee's very strong. Who's stronger, John Lee or Marika? Because one of those two have to be the strongest. Because we don't really know much about John Lee's past and how well strong. You know he's lived for a very long time. All the Archons.
The same as I remember.
Actually, if I'm correct, John Lee is not from Tibet. Came from another world. Or so, but in our next Archon, Venti, nice outfit, kind of similar to their deceased friend that they took the form on, but very nice. So I do like Venti's other outfit from the manga, and they do kind of show a different modified version of it in game cutscenes. Kind of hope they do make those outfits available. Actually, every time we have a you can offer suggestions, I always ask, can we have Venti's god outfit in this game? That's like my #1 request. Until when Farina came out, and I changed it up a little bit. I still request Venti's god outfit, but also Farina's god outfit to be equipable to her human counterpart. I would love to see those two wear those outfits. Our next store. All our Archons. Yeah. But
Go.
so Farina's outfit's like this, but when you actually first meet her, when you switch, this is how you really meet her. It's kind of weird. This is not the default color scheme for her when she is first selected. But when you actually require her in her banner, you see her like this in her promotional art. It was so weird. I was like, wait, did the developer spoof or something, or did they just change your outfit just to change it? I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Because changing modes does affect skill. Farina becomes like one of the best sub DPSs because of them. The damage output from these guys are really good once skills are maxed. Let's say you get skill level 10, and also good constellation. Farina is a really good damage dealer. But if you need a healer, Farina is one of the best healers as well. Pretty much anyone who was using Bennett for their heals, well, sorry, Farina is #1 in heals. So they make someone better than Farina at healing, that'd probably be a while, but yeah, it is like the #1 healer. But anyway, move. Oh yeah. Yeah. Each character Alpha definitely fits them. You know, I kind of wish the stamina bar was not a thing, because I know Honkai Star Rail, which is their sister game for this, doesn't have. I kind of wish they would just remove the stamina bar, but if they're not going to remove it, they might as well allow us to go past the max 250. Because with as much Archon statues I upgraded, I should have way more than 250 stamina, like maybe like 500 now. But they limit it to 250.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
Here's our other character who's not voiced. Ugh, it's tilting.
This is just a small
But he didn't come
send-off.
back yet.
What are we going
Voiced
to do
character.
with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna
Hopefully
go
it
bad before we get
does
to it.
voice his character before, you know, like newer characters join the game.
You're
It's up
here already? And you even brought the Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started
Oh,
spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you or wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Yeah, I'm the only one character.
We and the
that
Traveler
voiced.
are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better? Oh.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
Oh god, no. Well, I already knew, but they didn't know.
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah,
Indeed she did.
sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, You don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Malika.
Yeah,
It's
the game
clear,
does seem to have a good
concise, and
lore,
organized.
and I know they go off
But,
from it from times.
weren't
The
you
story
trying
is
to
really
keep this
good,
small?
but the build up they're building toward.
I don't mind
Well,
increasing
they'll
the
probably get back
size
on
of the
track.
gathering. I
Still got
just
one more
didn't
nation,
want it to
and
be
then
because of me.
The
My
actual
approach to
in-game
problem
content.
solving is always the same.
A lot of people keep saying
Different
Genshin's going
solutions
to
lead
end
to
in
different
a year or
outcomes.
2 or 3.
The method may change,
Probably will,
but the
but
right choice
then again,
is
Honkai
always
Impact has
grounded
been
in
around
logic
longer.
and reason.
And it's still
Oh.
going.
Paimon feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Actually, Honkai Impact is... I don't think it's their oldest game, but I think they had a pretty easy game before that. But yeah, most of all their games are still going. So it's kind of sad because other MMO games are probably dying left and right. At some point, some of the other things you go, like, I know Fate Grand Order is going to probably be just one day go. Which will be sad, because I have been playing that from time to time. Actually, I haven't streamed it and played it in a long time, so probably at some point I'll redo it again.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
Well, that's why fanfic does exist, for characters to eat up and do
Oh,
like their
really?
own character story building.
That's a bit of an exaggeration.
Kind of
I
like
just asked Kenichi to help identify some of the
Fate Grand
unknown
Order
casualties
universe.
from the battle.
The author from there said pretty much Fate Grand Order, Fate, all the different stuff related to Fate or in the universe of Fate are all connected. He says even fanfic is considered canon, even the Dendenshi's considered canon. I was like, wait, are you serious? So if I make a fanfic or a Dendenshi, it's considered canon? Pretty much, yeah. Dude, if we had more authors who were like that with their series, oh boy.
The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
To be honest, I would
Yes,
love for
Natlan's
a
heroes
few
deserve
Genshin
to
characters
be
to be
remembered,
one of my other favorite
right?
characters from other
Exactly.
animes, games.
That is how we, as the living,
Kind of why I
respect our
also collect
heroes and the
anime or
values of their lives.
certain
So let me
characters.
know if you need extra help, Kenichi. Understood. Thank you for your hard work. Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
It's hard when you lose a family member.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Damn, she's not voiced still. Damn.
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's Chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's Chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Indeed, knowledge is power.
Food is almost ready. Let's head over.
Long as-
Everyone can't wait
As
to
long as
feast.
it's used the right way.
Oh, but if
Treating
there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
Oh, we have 3 more options. Okay, look for 3 more.
Custom-made souvenirs. Pick your color.
Oh, Mother Granny, Archon. I swear, I've been on my best behavior recently.
You keep
Paimon
equal as
knows
Granny.
it's just how you talk, but you've got to realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore, so my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and Other Granny, right? you're going to become great heroes, and the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present? Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
I like this is, you know, Granny, yeah, Itzo is nagging him. Then again, you know, it is kind of cute between them when they're arguing. But, you know, you can tell how much her grandson. Where's the other one? Should be around here. Gotta search for the last two. They should be around here. Oh, those last two should be together somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, it could be over here in this cave. I guess not. They're not in the cave. This is the cave they built for the auntie before she passed away. I thought those two would have been there, but no. But yeah, I was over like, what? He's like plus characters now, not more, or so. Actually, yeah, let's say 40 plus characters. Yeah, they got a lot of good choices for it. Minus what, minus the ones you get. Where the last two are. They didn't show up on the map. Oh, there we go.
Well, I'm out first. There's a bunch of guests here already.
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, spice.
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now, but the food is almost ready.
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, will not tolerate
I can't
this
believe he's
stifling
voiced,
hot.
but Kenichi is it?
A cool place of repose.
Damn.
This bucket suits our taste.
I feel bad for Kenichi.
Great, now we
I
can't
wouldn't
use
mind
any of this ice.
this dude being not voiceless.
This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me catch him.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with the howl.
Man,
As
that's
usual,
sad when
Ahow
you're
brings
freaking.
chaos wherever
Oh
he
man,
goes.
poor Kenichi.
Lively, isn't it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty Mawika?
I got him, Mualani.
Expert Ahow wrangling Archon? Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall, or I'll get Kanich to ask you to apologize. Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
Ahow ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. How? Help out in the kitchen.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
I wasn't asking.
Oh damn.
Understood. How you have to learn to be good at some point.
Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me!
He ain't getting away this time. Every time we encounter him, he's always doing something bad. Jeez, man. Yeah. When I first saw him, I was like, wait.
Thanks.
Is he from another game? Is this like a crossover meme or something going on? Like Invaders? He could be from Invaders. That's probably where Genshin based it on. Wait, now we can progress with the story.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in.
I do hope they get the whole voice things created soon. Because it feels kind of a shame that these 5-star characters are not being voiced. Not like,
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
oh, and actually, she is the next banner character coming. The next banner, I believe so. So, what kind of fighter that is? I have clue. But we'll find out once this banner ends. There's supposed to be the next one. Sure. So I don't know who's going to be on the second half of the banner, though. 'Cause there's always another character.
Now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io's grandparents. Io? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right. I'll be there for him.
Dreams are more than just dreams, guys.
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more. It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
You're kidding. The captain?
No, of course not!
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw the Captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the Dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Oh, I guess the party's over.
Return to the skies!
Oh yeah, Marika's it has a bike. It can fly, it can go in the water, and it can climb. It has all 3 special actions in her.
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her.
Indeed.
All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
What is Paimon up to? They're not doing anything lewd, Paimon.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthred, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ian-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle,
All right.
I returned to my
go ahead
tribe
and enjoy
and
your
began
break.
searching through our
I'll probably
records
still
of
be
the
here,
catastrophe
hopefully.
500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him
Thank
was
you for
brief,
stopping
I
in, though.
managed
I
to
really
track
do
down some
appreciate it.
information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the Traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls.
Before we continue, we'll take a break and go to the restroom real quick. We'll be right back. after my break, I was bathroom, washed a few dishes really quick. Honest, kind of backed up because some idiots put some grease down it and over food waste. It's one of the two or both. I need to snake the body, and I don't want to. I did it. Been on the floor for so long. I definitely did not want it. But someone has to do it. Definitely not me.
I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrid's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Yeah, back to the party now.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
I'll be honest, Lily, when she's climbing, she's always tired. That's how you know she's really is that of her age, 200. Even though she's very young, which doesn't make sense.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Good luck.
You've got this! For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Yeah, today was great! Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
Don't do that to our grandson, Violet. He's a good boy.
Oh,
pulling all the
I
strings
wanted to ask something.
for the traveling.
Where was the how this whole
Damn,
time?
Granny, get together.
What goes around comes around. Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late.
I'm at least
by the
glad
time I get
Katrina's voice
back.
back again.
I think I'll go see Shilonen. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you. Yeah, Shilonen is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure. Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together? Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment. Whoo! Let's go! Help! Someone save me!
He definitely is in timeout. I'll teach him from insulting people all the time. He is definitely a spoiled brat, for sure. Alright, since we're at 10:53, we are going to switch gears really quick.
How brilliant!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah, with those guys, they can take away your elemental burst, so you might as well just go elemental burst on them. Take them out quicker.
Shine down. There is no escape.
Strike 'em up! Get to work!
We need to get as much as we can for the.
Shine down, torn to oblivion. Erase all threats.
The show begins! Shower me with praise!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Well, also while we're here, I need to confirm some Lily's ability, if it's true. That's the highest we can go. Holy crap, she can't go much higher. Holy crap. I guess it was true. I thought they were just trolling.
Return to the skies!
That didn't make sense how that could make her think go way higher. But
Strike a pose! Suffer the wrath of Eatley!
Shine down.
yours.
There is no escape.
Shower me with praise! Fulfill our pact!
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Strike a pose! Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them!
Illusion shattered. Absurd.
Yoo-hoo! Fulfill our pact! Sha! Sha! Sa!
There is no escape.
Sa! Ha! Ha! Sa! Ha! Ha! Sha! Show no mercy!
Shine down.
Strike a pose! It's no...
There is no escape.
Suffer the wrath of the Eatly!
can only farm them a certain limited time a day.
I've read almost...
We're gonna go to the town and collect stuff.
Add Astro... Add Astro...
Should be getting to the next one.
Thank you for completing to...
Oh man, we're so close to our next world level, guys. A few more couple points. See there. We're not that very far off. Because we get like what, 500? Oh, actually, no. Tomorrow we should reach Adventure rank 58, which will put us at the next world level 9. So we're not very far off. And then one more day to go. And that should help improve the drop rate, but the enemies will be a lot tougher though. And be honest, even on world level 8, they're pretty tough in that. Every other area should provide better drops. I want to start mini-maxing all my stuff to get my character. Oh, it's okay.
Watch out!
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Moalani. Wow, feels like it was just yesterday. Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh yeah, you're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel a lot better. I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep going.
The only thing I'm nervous about is not being nervous. Well, actually, no, I actually am nervous. But, not being related to the game. Whether you win, you lose, it all depends whether you became. But
Rise like smoke! Watch out!
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it? Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. But an amazing doctor saved his life. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the area. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. So, we chose to fight. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. That's what my dad always says. Now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. This will all be over soon. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon, actually makes me feel really lucky. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win this. Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us. Come on, we're almost there. right. That's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi. What are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello. Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing. Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the battle. Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Io's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do is look for them. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back. Hey, Io. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm. Want some? Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here. Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome? Huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome? According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination, even after its power has been purified. It can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really dangerous. That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think he was contaminated by the Abyss. It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe it affected him indirectly. It's possible. Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options, should we give it a try? Okay, but just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a Saurian. Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Well, it really was affected by it.
I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. That medicine is amazing. Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept these past few days. Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just don't overdo it. Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io.
Oh, he's happy. Oh,
Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if I were to run into a similar situation. Of course. You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends, so I can move forward without regrets. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot. Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil. Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good disciple? Or a student? Or, Thank you. I won't let you down. I'll train even harder tomorrow. All right. We're not far from the tribe. Let's go. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Onpeo. We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready. We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonin first. Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye! When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long. Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end. That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. All right, time to go check on our, your ancient name.
Here's our girl. You guys noticed the good thing. Is the bird good?
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
On our souls with so Lily. There can only be one!
Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you. Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress. I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is already over.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you. Here, take a look.
Wow, it's your ancient name!
Tumaini, a name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Amazing! Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during her journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind.
Oh,
Heck,
welcome
I
back.
doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step. We need to make sure the name has accepted you and will function normally in your possession.
An
Oh, yeah.
Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be
Still
surprised
enjoying
if
it.
something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run this final test.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
Last
Damn,
time
this
you
sounds like a
essentially
heart
barged into
transplant.
the
Holy
Night Kingdom,
shit.
but now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that land.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Oh, shit.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Now, for someone who's over 200 years old and that still loves alcohol, Lily would definitely get along with Venti, for sure. Yeah, because last night Lily was so drunk and wasted. Oh man, we learned so much from her.
Is something on your mind, Seagulley? You barely had anything to drink at dinner.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Ode of Resurrection only takes effect if you win. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
No, not at all. See, Lolly just too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's run the final test.
I'm uncovering for her. It's alright. Hurry. Holy crap, that's a long, huge text. A lot to read. I'm just glancing over it. Yep. No. Hopefully we get a little bit more Silly's background. Curious to know what have lived that long. Like every other character is understandable because either curse of mortality placed by it on them. Plus the event they did have for Silly and Oron was icing on the cake.
All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing and...
Couldn't ask for a better shot in.
Okay,
Kaku.
we're good.
So,
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your
we all
connection
know
to the ley
certain-
lines.
all these characters
It
are
shouldn't
targeted
take
for
long,
certain
but you
audience.
need to look out for one thing. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Crap.
Oh yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss!
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable, but you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it? Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a little more space.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light is beautiful! It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone!
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations, both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's great news.
Wait, look, something's coming!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shiloh alone and stop the test. We've already confirmed what we came here for.
Got it.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area.
Surrounding area?
Oh, that's not good.
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot disappear.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful, so the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom were loud and strong. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to describe it.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual, but we don't have time for that, and neither do they. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely powerless to stop it.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness.
That's dark.
The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Kind of like similar to in Valkyrie profile. If the soul isn't reborn, it will simply grow weak and weak, probably even further away. But if the soul's strong, you find a new vessel before then get reborn pretty much. But the concept is a little different here in Genshin, from what I'm hearing, but it's similar. It all comes down to a few little elements.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can! Vichama, is that you?
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again, especially like this. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Citlali. I finally have the chance to say that in person.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, your tribe was...
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together. But the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan? How could that happen?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape. Even the Ode of Resurrection is no longer working like it should.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malco again.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time. I'll think of something.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
This feeling. Is this the Night Kingdom?
Looks like this method worked on you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest things to say about you. But shows what they know.
That's a given. I hope you come back to us soon, Vichama.
If I may, what about the others? Can you save them too?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. This isn't anyone's fault. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the ley lines to their fate.
Thank you. People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye.
Let me go back! Please, my child is waiting for me! Home? Here? Home?
She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there.
Home. Home.
We're sorry. If there was anything we could do.
Home.
Yeah. If the Abyss never evaded Tevat and started infecting that with its forbidden knowledge, none of this probably would have happened to them. And the Abyss comes from a whole nother world,
She's at her
another
limit.
universe.
Just getting here has taken all her strength.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its doors are closed.
I fought my entire life. I believed the Lord of the Night would.
I'm sorry. The lane lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the Night has no strength left.
Why? Me? Who am I? Does it even matter who I am?
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute helplessness. That's what he felt in his final moments. I could sense it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a good question. You know, Honkai Impact had their own type of enemies. Genshin has their own enemies with the Abyss. And I know NifesKnightZero has their own type of enemies. I know each of the Maho games, Warriors, has their own enemy. The Abyss came from another world, and
Save me!
one of the other games should have mentioned them.
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
I know the fallen was mentioned, shown, okay, related to the soul tree. All the worlds are connected.
Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind. Would you tell me your name, kind soul?
Seat Lolly.
Saint Lolly. What a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died. I can still try to save him.
I can't. I can't.
Oh, that's not
Watch
good.
out, Sea Lolly. The Abyss is corrupting him.
I'm not disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse.
I know. If we were just a little quicker, we could have stripped away its power. But it's too late. Let's go check on the others.
Oh no! Saurian souls can be affected too?
Their souls are still intact. I should be able to help them.
Hold on! Is that?
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Kachina told me about what happened. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence of his grandparents.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. He hasn't been doing so hot lately. But now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks completely at ease.
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. If he didn't want to sleep, even his parents couldn't make him. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, he would fall asleep in no time. I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby, or even before then.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier and now he's completely calm! Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on forever.
No, their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
with them. They got super angry all of a sudden.
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. You're running out of time. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side no matter what. We should respect their decision.
I don't want to leave them to that fate. But if this is what they want, then I can't separate them.
What fate? You mean like the other lost souls?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, painfully and slowly, until nothing is left. But that is their choice. For the next few days, at least Io will get a good night's sleep.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore the ley lines. That's the final step of our plan.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. Maybe they're looking for a home too. But it's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, right? Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
That's his goal. We figure out his goal.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines of other nations. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going on.
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain wants to help these souls.
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
I will. Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change just because we choose not to face it.
I just wish I could have done more. So many souls, and I could barely help. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your fault.
I guess you're right. If we want to end this, we have to tackle the root of the problem, the ley lines.
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people and explain its meaning. And then, the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you.
All right. We're near the end. So foreign souls cannot be accepted, but the captain's I think the captain's goal is to get the foreign souls accepted into the Night Kingdom, regardless if they're foreign or not. That might be his plan. Might know of a way to do it. I wouldn't put it past the Vtuber. The Vtuber are always looking for ways to make the impossible possible. So the other nations don't have anything like that. Once the soul pass, they pass. That's pretty much it. But it shouldn't mean their souls like completely die, because there's a chance of their souls being reborn again. Just not without, memories and death. Like, reincarnation. Kind of like similar to Inuyasha. Like Kagome is the incarnation of Kikyo, but Kikyo is still alive with her soul, but Kagome has a portion of her soul. Sometimes the souls split and create a new soul out of fading away. here. I have a lot of resin. Please.
Here's to a life.
You have a bunch of them. You did farm them. Target. Oh. Yeah, if we let our stones fall behind, we're gonna run out of material when we have to go back. Got it.
May I present? Shine down.
Fulfill our pact.
Over this way.
Shower me with praise.
There is no
Oh,
escape.
go over here.
Show no mercy. You two, time to end them.
Go. A lot of people were complaining about Silly's burst. It should have been more like the audit version they actually put. She's giving him a finger.
Get to work.
I think her element's burst is too childish. I was like, oh, based on how she acts, it could have been like a second different way to trigger her burst, like on certain conditions in battle, like that way, and then she does it a different way depending on how many soul points. They could have used soul points to have 2 elements burst. It's pretty much the same burst, just the animation switches up only. I think that would have been a nice, great addition if the developers actually thought about doing that with her. Especially when they made the Archon, you know, do so much that it should be really tough. Yeah, I think that Archon's probably a very strong character.
Is it
If
too
anyone
much to
gets
carry?
them.
Here,
Of course,
let me
then
help.
again, they're gonna probably release more powerful characters, their own unique playstyle that's different. Because the Archon definitely falls out of the meta. There's a sweet form. Lena's a whole different ballgame. Sure. Oh, things are definitely looking down. We got some enemies here. They're not only good for farming the things needed for certain. Those are all components. So. Farming for all the orbs are definitely a must-have. So, especially certain ones, because you're gonna need a lot of them for the crafting and also crafting.
Shine down! Strike a pose! Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. There is no escape. Fulfill our pact.
So if I ever do get hurt, I'll definitely have her weapon at least ready ahead of time. At least for only 3. Wait, so the crit rate not very high. I was expecting it to be a little high. I'm guessing I'll probably reach about 10 by the time I'm out. And again, it's probably because of all the effects that's on this weapon too. Kind of like really a strong weapon. Let's see, 12 in the morning already. All right. We're gonna go ahead and call it there for the day and wrap it up. But I will definitely continue more of the story. First, I need to confirm how long. 32 days for that one. 32 days. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'll be able to explore the whole Natland yet. Really high percentage, because when I did Mondstadt, I was just doing it every day before I started even. Yeah, unless I'm not working, that's the only way I'll be able to pull that off. But that would require no sleep. Oh yeah, I definitely did. All right, we're gonna go ahead.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any idea.
So, it isn't idly speaking. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching, like always. You can follow me at VelfeKnight. Links are in the description panel, and if you're on the YouTube site, links are in the description. If you're on Twitch, it's on the panels. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and coming to watch. For those who watch the after stream, thank you as well. Videos are always saved on the YouTube. I just didn't organize the gameplay thing of Genshin playlist or anything. I probably could just put whatever I have there into a playlist. It just kind of like random since I wasn't streaming it constantly from the beginning. But I do appreciate you guys very much, and hope to see you guys back here again. Make sure to have a good night, whether where we are in the world. Take good care of yourselves. Rest well, eat well, and have a good night's sleep. Until then, thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Have a good night.